Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is September 12th, 2025, and this is my weekly market review. We're reviewing the NASDAQ 100, that's QQQ, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other, and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's then get educated. All right, let's move over here to this quarterly chart and see what we see and see if I can get through this without any interruptions on the internet. All right, on this quarterly chart, we see green. We are above the yearly R1. We're still looking very bullish here. On this monthly chart, what we see here is green. We close for this month. So far, we're still near the top of that candle with a small wick up there. Looking very bullish. We're still above the 9-10 moving average, getting a little bit extended, but we are still making higher lows, and now we're finally getting that higher high and looking good on the monthly chart. Let's go ahead and go down to this weekly chart and see what we see there. On this weekly chart, what we see here is all-time highs. Oh, wow. Again, that's what I was kind of expecting, all-time highs and all this week and all from last week. We had this bullish engulfing, maybe not at the best location, but it's a bullish engulfing still, a very bullish looking candle. So again, I was just like I had said last week, did we have the callus, whatever that is, to push this thing on up higher and all with a few earnings that were coming out, and they did play out pretty much. But again, it's the overall market, not just a couple of companies and all. But the market did do what I kind of expected to do here, and we're looking very good here at this time. Let's go ahead and go down to the daily noise and wrap this on up. And all here on this daily noise, this was a very, 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 very good week here. As you can see, we're in a nice uptrend. You can get some red candles in your uptrend. Don't be concerned about that. You got it at the right location near this top, when it wanted to break that top. And then the next day, you had this little doji-like candle here. The thing is that you got to get used to when you see that, what happened the next day. The next day with this thing opening up higher this morning, you should have been ready for this thing to just keep on to the upside. A lot of times that's what's happened. Once you're already above here, you already kind of did your kind of test. It did come back down. It did come back down this morning. This candle, the wick came back down here. This was red for a moment, and then it bounced back to the upside. This is just normal stuff that you see. It's when the market is on a pretty good uptrend, and that's pretty much it. So again, come next week, I do see us opening above pivot. So I kind of expect us to continue. Again, this is going to be continue going to the upside. But we're at a top, and the thing is, I do not like trading at a top, because again, you're always kind of expecting, okay, when is this thing going to turn over? When is this thing going to turn over? But we should kind of extend up a little bit higher and all. We just got to kind of like wait and see what happens. But that's kind of like my expectation. First, my only thing that I see here, we're opening above pivot. We might get a test back down to pivot, then go higher, and that'll be also testing this top if that happens. So again, don't be too afraid if this thing pulled back. If you're going to short it, make sure you pay attention to whatever your strategy is, to play this thing to the downside. All I say, just be careful. I think we're in a pretty good, strong bull market at this time, but we just got to kind of like wait and see what happens. And that's pretty much it. That's all I really want to share at this time. This is the Right Side Trader. Hope you guys have a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll speak to you next week. Have a good one. Bye.